Hello Aquarius, it's Lorene from Insight Readings with your 19 insights for the month. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes and your comments. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Your unconditional love, and yet we call you the cerebral beings, being emotionally detached, and yet you've reached out when I ask for help to grow our channel. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. We all have a heart. And with that said and done, and gratitude being offered to you, I just want to go into a little bit of the astrology for this month of teen. I'm going to focus on Mercury and Uranus, and we have Uranus moving out of Aries into Taurus to finally stay there for the next 7 years, give or take. And Uranus is the planet that brings change by shock, surprise. It is your ruler as well. And it wants change that has equality and is fast paced. So anything that has been stuck or staying or not changing, Uranus will definitely force that change to come over this period of time to bring growth and maturity to you in that area of your life. Uranus changes every 7.5 years, give or take, as it takes 4 years to do the complete zodiac. And it's to bring growth and maturity in a section of your life that you won't visit again unless you really live to be old, so that you can be mature in as you grow older and as you go through life. Now for you, Uranus is Taurus is your fourth house. So the fourth house is all about maturity and growth that you will be finding with regards to how you deal with your mother. It is the house of your roots. It's your home. It's your shelter. You might be moving home in this time. It also deals with things like transport, because it is the house of Cancer, and we have that there as well. It is the foundation, and it's about happiness and contentment. Educational degrees also come into this, where you'll be working on educational degrees as well. It's about estate and property, and then it deals with your emotions and your ancestors because it is your roots. So you'll have a lot of communication, a lot of growth, a lot of upheaval, a lot of change, a lot of maturity in this area of your life over this 7-year, give or take, a period. Now, Uranus enters Taurus on the 6th of the day before that, on the 5th of, we have Mercury, which goes retrograde. It's already in a shadow period, and it goes retrograde in your second house. It is in Pisces. It doesn't like to be in Pisces because Pisces is deep, secretive, emotional. And Mercury is about communication, clarity, being in the forefront. So when it's retrograde, a planet is retrograde, we're saying that you're going to be revisiting something. And because it's in Pisces, it's something that has been hidden, something you haven't communicated, something you've been thinking about. You've kept it in the background, sort of bubbling away there, and now all of a sudden you want to communicate it. The warning with this is, before you do communicate it, because it is in retrograde, don't just blurt it out. Don't just do the communication, because you're going to regret it possibly. Sort of put it down on a piece of paper, go and revisit it a little while later and see if it's coming across the way you intended it to come across. If not, and I'm sure it won't, redo it until you're really sure about what you want to put out there. Otherwise, you might regret that. Your second house is your house of earned income. It is the house of Taurus. So anything to do with your physical resources that you're going to want to communicate about, be careful about that. It's the house also of property. So that comes into it again. So money, education again, the property. And it's also about speech, truth and untruth, and we have Mercury there. So really it is a double warning as well, to be careful of the manner of speech. Taurus is about food and the face, your choice in food, and it deals with family life once again. So you have this fourth house, which is family as well, mother particularly, but dealing with your roots. And then we have Mercury till the 28th of retrograde in your second house, which is also dealing with family. It's the house of knowledge and learning, your educational degrees, and it's the house of imagination. So, and it is in Pisces, which is about imagination as well. So that's a little bit about the astrology side for this month of June. Thank you again, Aquarius, for supporting the channel. I'm going to go straight into our tarot read and see what comes out there for you. Thank you. Hello, Aquarius. So here we are again. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. On screen, they have been pre-shuffled. I'll just do this for the sake of integrity as well. These are energy cards, and I just want to see what energies are around you for the month of June. So I want to just invite the presence of loving spirit to bring help and healing here. May divine love bless and inform us. Inspiration guide this experience, bring wisdom to heart and mind, and bring blessings and guidance to all. Thank you, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, source, higher self, and God. Thank you. Amen. Okay, so the energies, and it did come out in reverse, so we'll read it as such. I'm going to read it from the book and see how that resonates for you, but it would be something to do with resources, as we see, and you have the second house, which is physical resources that have come up here. It is a man holding a coin, so it is to do with something relating to a male figure, regardless of where you are. It is a general reading as well, but this is specific. It is an oracle message. 3 adds up to 10. One would be making a decision around these physical resources as well, possibly. So I'm going to read it from the book and see how that resonates for us. Hello. So there we go. Man holding a coin. It's a male connection in money, health, or value. And in reversed, it's saying that this card reversed reveals that you could be acting against your own best interests where money or health matters are connected. You might be spending a bit too much or simply not be conscious enough about what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. This card reverse could also be a warning of a self-absorbed or dismissive man who may be out for his own advancement, even at the cost of your own. Be conscious of the critical or demanding men around you, and always remember that you alone determine who has the real power in your life. So with that, the affirmation is, I determine my own destiny. I take financial action and am receiving wonderful assistance from those around me. Now, isn't that a pertinent message, Aquarius? And you are very analytical, that you have your second house where Mercury is retrograde. And this comes out as well. So be aware of how you communicate around physical resources, which is earned money, and dealing with something that is tangible. So thank you for that, Spirit. So we're going to do the tarot cards and see what comes out in support of that, or what message is there for Aquarius. For me, thank you for clarity, understanding, decisiveness, and the wisdom to give the message as intended. These cards have also been pre-shuffled. It's just for integrity done on screen. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm going to lay them out. You have 2 major arcana cards here, and it does definitely relate to money as well. So we start off with the Devil. This is also a card of Capricorn, if that means anything to anyone. We'll just put it out there. It's card number 10, which adds up to, which is also about choices and finding a balance. Now, this can be toxic energy around you. Remember, it's a general reading. It could be in a toxic relationship. It could be being manipulated, but you get something out of this as well, because we see these 2 birds sort of tethered to the devil's horns here by a chain, but you're free to leave whenever you want. This chain is just sort of loose on their foot. It's not tying them there. You are tying yourself to it because you're getting something out of it. So say you're in a work position where you have a boss that is overbearing or toxic or ruthless towards you. You're staying there because of the finances. That's what I mean. Or if you're in a very toxic relationship, somehow you feel that you are bound to it, but you are free to make the choice to move whenever you want. But there is some sort of toxic situation. It is manipulative energy, and it's also the energy of self-sabotage. and you need to find the victory, because we have the poison ivy here as well. You need to find the victory to break away from it or set yourself free as well. And that card also speaks about a dismissive person possibly that you might be dealing with. Then we have a beautiful card here, which is the Sun card. It's card number 10. We add that up to, which is, it's like the Magician, something new just starting. And the Sun is such a positive card because it's always about new beginnings. That is very abundant. The Sun being aligned now for you. We see the compass here, that things are in alignment for you to make the changes. And we see here in both of these, we see these blue stones, which is speaking your truth, being true to yourself. We see the sunflowers, which is that abundance and renewal. It deals with children as well. We see the cherubs here, and about timing and alignment. But something new is about to happen, and that is, this is for the month of just the energies. This is past and passing, sort of current situation as we go through the month, and then towards the end of the month. 7, which is also making a decision, and there's your decision as well around finances. And it's saying you need to be patient with regards to it, because whatever you have sown, 7 is a sacred number as well, there is value to it, but it's not yet ready to receive the reward of that value. You need to have the patience with regards to it as well. If it is in a relationship, it's something that is toxic, you have the opportunity, because the alignment is there for you, for something absolutely beautiful and new to begin. And you need to be patient and make your decision in a very earthy, grounded, tangible way. Look at all the aspects, but in a grounding, not an emotional way, which you don't really have a problem with, earthy way as well. And if you are dealing with a Capricorn that might be toxic, the Sun is saying you have the opportunity to move away from that. Oh, I'm doing the wrong cards here. It's supposed to be the others, but there must be a reason for this, Aquarius. I normally use those. I'm going to go with that. There's a reason for this. I was going to be using these. So with that, under the Devil card, we have a choice again. No, sorry, a 5. A 5 of Moths is about competition, petty arguments, going round and round and round in arguments that are very passionate because we have fire energy, but actually getting no resolution because there's misalignment. So there might be a lot of confusion with regards to letting go of this or moving away or dealing with this energy. 5 is always a challenge. Then we have the 3 of Beetles, which is the Sun saying you need to negotiate, you need to collaborate about these finances, about the situation in a very tangible way, in a real way, in a grounded way, because it is Pentacles. 3 is there's an opportunity to expand its creative energy and to collaborate around that. And then we have the Ace of Beetles. It's definitely dealing with an opportunity that has longevity, because the Ace is an opportunity that is presenting itself in a very practical way, because it's Pentacles again and it's around finances. The Ace is a beautiful energy. It is orange. It is the stone that is amethyst, which is gold, using that creative sacral chakra as well, for something that will bring an opportunity with regards to earning your income, possibly as well. That will be very good for you. It is a beautiful, grounded energy, and you've worked on it. The fruits you've planted is really good. And if it is a relationship, there's a chance or an opportunity for something that is as stability as well. So these were the cards that I should have been using or wanted to use. And there is an ending to this, which is 4, building your structure, finally ending it. It's the end of it. Death is transformation and walking away, finalizing it, chopping it out, saying that's it, had enough of it, moving on as well. Moving on from the confusion. And it also is the card of Scorpio. In the center, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is collaborating with somebody that has a lot of finances, because the King of Pentacles is somebody that is a good businessman. He has a Midas touch, whatever he touches turns to gold. He has the resources to do what he wants. Now, a king makes a ruling, a queen does the nurturing of a kingdom. She takes care of them, whoever's in her kingdom, a household, her work situation, whatever it is, in a nurturing way. But a king makes a ruling in that situation, in his kingdom. So if it is a boss, he makes a ruling, he makes this offer, he provides finances, wealth, something that is real. If it is somebody that you meet, it would be somebody earthy as well, that would take care of you in a very good financial way. He could be a earthy person, which would be a Taurus, a Capricorn, and a Virgo. But there is a male in your life, because we keep getting males here, that you can collaborate with, that can bring stability in a financial situation as well, or stability in a relationship. That will be gold, because he communicates on a very practical level. And then we have again another decision, and this is your energy, the swords. One swords card here, which is your energy. 2, making a choice using your analytical abilities. But with this 2 of swords, it's normally saying you're protecting your heart from the pain and using your analytical decisiveness to make this choice. For what you've been patient for, what you've sown, to take the opportunity and to make the choice to move on with that. So I wasn't intending to give you 2 of those cards from that deck. This was the plan, so I'm going to add it in here, and it's saying here that you're walking away from this as well. 8 of Wands, sorry, not walking away. 8 of Wands is that the information or the idea is going to come to you very quickly. It's also the card of receiving information on the airwaves, emails, that will give you fire. That 8 is the visionary and the powers to help you to move on, to cut out what doesn't serve you. But there will be communication or possible travel via the air as well that will be coming up. When this ends, there might be this to move forward. And then here we have the 7 of Cups again, and that is again 7's decisions that need to be made in an emotional way now, and feeling quite confused by all of this. This opportunity that comes through collaborating with somebody, having this person in your life, and then feeling quite confused about it. Because there is emotional fulfillment, and you've experienced all of this already. It is in your life, and you need to make a decision now about which one to follow. And there's your 7 of Beetles saying be patient, the opportunity is presenting itself. Make your decision with sharp precision. And there we have the Emperor. Okay, so we have a 4 here again. Okay, this is also the card of Aries that you might be dealing with, but he brings you a lot of value. It is fire energy. He's an emperor, not just a king. He rules an empire, building something that lasts, something. He gives instructions to the others and delegates in a very material way with a lot of passion, and people follow it. So it's a higher person, somebody in high esteem, maybe a CEO, maybe it would be to do with somebody that is very loyal, that has morals and virtues, that thinks of the greater good instead of just self, for this opportunity to come through as well. So there we are, Aquarius. You've got an extra spread here, and that was meant to be all relating to finances. Definitely a lot relating to finances here. So let me know how that resonates for you, and thank you once again for your loyalty and for your heart, your analytical abilities, and for support channel. Thank you, Aquarius.